Hello again, everyone, and welcome back to our channel, the Cask Connoisseur. And I am very excited to tell you that the next few videos that we have got coming up are from the Toast Brewery. That's right, guys, Toast.
Toast?
Yeah.
Oh, why are they called it Toast?
Well, interestingly enough, Chris, so Toast Brewery basically brew beer with surplus bakery bread. So imagine when you're making bread and you've got those little bits which are leftovers. Basically, all that gets made into producing some beer.
So that would explain why on
Uh-huh.
the glass we also got with toast,
Yeah.
non-oak wheat bread, that's hopefully showing up as toast. And if we turn it round, I can't do it. Raise a toast to planet Earth.
Yeah.
So obviously it's sustainability, green,
environmentally friendly, and all that.
So we're already feeling positive.
Exactly, yeah. So definitely thank you to Toast Brewery for Toast Brewery for obviously sending these beers out. I'd say what we do is we review them, and then we obviously complete an honest review on what we think. So we have actually got 4 beers that we're trying, which I'm really looking forward to. No, I think we ought to start the ball game.
Crack on.
Yeah.
First one up.
So this is the 0.5% lager. Okay, so this is going to be the first video, a 0.5% lager from Toast Brewing. Just before I open it up, I have to admit I absolutely love the design on the can, Chris.
Yeah, you can't miss that.
No, definitely not. And interestingly enough, what was on the glass, they've even included on the can here as well about saying raise a toast to planet Earth.
Yeah. I don't know how well that might show.
Probably won't show.
If it does or it doesn't, it doesn't really matter.
But still, very, very nice. So they're obviously key about climate change and all that stuff. So yeah, here we go then. Let's see what happens then, and then we'll go from there. All right. Okay. So
this is a low alcohol, 0.5%.
0.5. So it's not completely alcohol free, guys. Okay, not completely alcohol free. But I'll tell you the colour on that, you can definitely tell you that there's hardly no alcohol in it. It's like,
no, it's very, very light.
Very, very light. It's almost
very. That's almost like a clear homemade lemonade.
I was going to say a clear homemade lemonade. Yes, definitely.
That's a lovely nose.
A lovely nose.
I normally I'm not a great fan of lager, but that is a lovely nose.
I'm getting a good sense of malt there.
Yeah.
Nice bit of malt. Especially, I'm more talking about malt when it's actually been mashed. So when you're actually getting it out of the mash tun.
Not the pure malt itself.
No.
Coming out the mash tun, that would make sense,
So
there's an awful lot of fruitiness in
there. Definitely a lot of fruitiness.
I'd go summer fruits. I think strawberries, raspberries.
Yeah, strawberry, raspberries, probably a bit of pineapple.
Yeah, I can go with that. Right, we've got to try this. Yeah. This is too nice to keep sniffing.
I instantly get that malt. So the malt that I was picking up on the nose carries all the way through to the palate. It's very refreshing because Toast Brewery do actually recommend that you chill these beers. So we've actually chilled them down so that they do bring out that more flavour and all that. But it's sweet.
That is what at that point I disagree.
Okay.
It's very clean. It's very refreshing. It's almost, to my mind, a reduced sugar elderberry flower wine, and or elderberry cordial.
Yeah.
So really refreshing. And the problem with the cordials is they're absolutely full of sugar. This has pretty much all the benefits there with additional malt.
Yeah.
And there's a.
Oh, like the I'm going. So you mentioned like a bit like sparkling elderflower. I'm picking up green tango or Fanta. The tango apple drink.
Yeah.
So a bit sparkling apple or something.
Now, I have to admit, if I was drinking this, I wouldn't think there was any alcohol in it.
No,
even though there is a bit.
even though there is a little bit.
But you know what? This is actually, I mean, it's actually a hot day today. If you don't realise, because we are wearing t-shirts and shorts. Thank God our legs aren't on display. But that is a very, very refreshing drink indeed. It really is quite good.
Yeah.
So, little pause, go back probably about 3-4 seconds.
Yeah.
And we'll try again. Yeah. That is a really, incredible, really refreshing drink. Very good for a summer's day.
Yeah.
And you know what? We're saving the planet whilst we're drinking.
That's it. Exactly.
How about that?
Definitely. No, I totally agree. And in fairness, Chris, I completely agree with your words. But I'm also imagining the time of the year, even for like summer and all that. Even if you're not wanting to, I don't know, like drink, for example, like you go to your friend's house and you're having the driver. I'd have that if I was the driver or something. You know, that is great. That is.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not a great fan of lager, but that, as a drink, is really, really good.
So interestingly, then, great tasting. I completely agree. It's very great. It's definitely a great tasting beer. Low alcohol lager with a refreshing mix of citrus and spice. I'm not really picking up the spice.
Yeah, I'm struggling on the spice. If now you mention spice, the only thing I'd actually hint at
is the finish.
It's the finish, and that's kind of a slight hint of cardamom.
Yeah.
Which is another health benefit.
Health benefit, yeah.
Yeah, cardamom's supposed to be good for you.
You know what? You can go to the gym and drink one of these. Yeah. Be perfect. It's got a mix of citrus and spice. It's obviously crafted with the surplus bread, as mentioned earlier. What the brewery do. Obviously, it's got the malted barley and your traditional English hops. But no, I am amazed at how good this beer is. And I tell you what, if you're on a diet, I am going to tell you this, people. If you're on a diet and you're looking for something to drink, this is going to be right up your street. 18 calories a can.
18 calories?
18 calories a can. Gosh.
That might be a negative, but that's not much worse than drinking water, to be honest. It's 18 calories worse, but 18 calories a can, that is ridiculous. Yeah. That is good as a diet drink.
Yeah.
Gosh.
Why does it not say slimline on the top of it?
Yeah, no, it almost certainly is.
But no, I think it's a beautiful beer, Chris. I'm really looking forward to trying the others that we've got from Toast Brewery as well, which the next beer that we're actually going to be doing is the actual lager called Rise Up. So this is going to be the one which has got the alcohol in.
You know what comment I'm going to make? Similar to you, say, if you were a driver. You know what? If I have to go to a barbecue or any party and I want to have a few drinks, I hate to say it, I'd be happy. Yeah. I'd be happy taking a 6-pack of these along with it. Yeah.
No, totally. I totally agree, Chris. Good. So, as I say, guys, this is our first video. We have got another 3 coming up very, very soon. But no, we're really excited about this little, obviously, what we've got going on here with Toast Brewery. Again, massive thanks to them for sending it out. What we do it for the reason of actually doing the reviews. We're always going to be honest in our opinions. Like I say, I might pick something up that Chris doesn't, and Chris might pick up something that I don't pick up. But no, the next video will be coming up soon, and that will be Rise Up, which is the lager, which we're really, looking forward to trying. So I think on that note, Chris, time to say cheers.
Cheers. Good health.
Good health, and also especially to the planet.
Yeah.